Hello student, myself SRM sir अपना YouTube channel Somya Education for J and NEET. Okay, so in this video lecture we are going to discuss about that is the topic inverse trigonometric function. In the last video we have discussed all the trigonometric functions and their formulas. Okay, so that after finishing the trigonometric function we are coming to inverse trigonometric function. Okay, so first First of all, we have to finish all the basic concept of the inverse trigonometric function, then go to the depth of the chapter. First, inverse of a function corresponding to every bijection. Okay, function a function is defined from a to b. There exists another bijection g from b to a defined by g of y is equal to x if and only if f of x is equal to y. So if a function f from x to y, then f of y is equal to x. Okay, similarly if g of b to a function from g b to a, then g of y is equal to x if and only if f of x is equal to y. Okay, then g function from b to a is called inverse of a to b and it's denoted as. Okay, so here only the difference is the function here from a to b. So the inverse of this function, that is every bijection have inverse, but the converse is not true. Okay, so there exists another bijection, that is function from b to a is defined if this is f of y is equal to x. Okay, so that here, sorry, we know that from f of function from a to b, then f of x is equal to y. So y is equal to f of x. So function from b to a, if the inverse that is a to b, then we consider here b to a is defined by g of y is equal to x. Only the inverse. Here the difference is only f of x is equal to y. As there is a function from a to b, if the converse is there b to a, then g of y is equal to x. This is the called inverse function. Okay, so if function from a to b is there, then the inverse is g function, that is b to a, which is f inverse. Okay, f inverse. Then come to domain and range of inverse trigonometric function. We know the domain and range of trigonometric function. Only the opposite are held. Here, the domain of trigonometry function is the range of inverse trigonometry function, and the range of trigonometry function is the inverse of domain of inverse trigonometry function. Okay, so we know the first. Let us take an example. We know the domain of sine x, domain of domain of sine x is equal to, we know, minus all the real number. Okay, the domain of sine x is equal to all the real number, and we know that the range of sine x is equal to -1 to 1 close bracket. So in case of inverse trigonometry function, the range of trigonometry function is the domain of inverse trigonometry function, and the domain is the range of inverse trigonometry function. So here range, here the domain of sine inverse x is equal to the range of sine x, that is -1 to 1, and range is equal to minus pi by 2, pi by 2. Okay, within close bracket. So similarly cos inverse x, the range is -1 to 1, close bracket, and the domain is equal to -1 to 1 close bracket, and the range is equal to 0 to pi close bracket. Okay, then similarly tan inverse x, the graph, we know the graph of tan inverse x is equal to this type. The graph of tan inverse x is equal to this. So here the domain is belongs to real number, and the range belongs to open bracket of minus pi by 2 pi by 2. And in case of tan x, the domain is equal to minus pi by 2 2 pi by 2, and range is equal to all real number. Okay, here the opposite is present. Similarly, cot inverse x, the domain is equal to x belongs to r, all real number, and the range is equal to 0 to pi open bracket. Similarly, sec inverse x, the domain of sec inverse x is equal to minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. Similarly, the range equal to 0 to pi by 2, 0 close bracket, pi by 2 open bracket, union pi by 2 open bracket, pi close bracket. Similarly, cosec inverse x, the domain of cosec inverse x is equal to minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity, and the range of sorry, these are the traffic problems, so that's why there has come some sounds. Okay, we avoid all these things. Then come to cosec inverse x, the domain of cosec inverse x is equal to minus infinity to minus 1, minus infinity open bracket, and minus 1 close bracket, union 1 close bracket, infinity open bracket. Then the range of cosec inverse x is equal to minus pi by 2 to 0 union 0 to pi by 2. Then come to properties of inverse trigonometry function. Okay, so sine inverse x is equal to minus sine inverse x. Cos inverse minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse x or cos inverse x. Okay, similarly tan inverse minus x is equal to minus tan inverse x. Similarly cot inverse minus x is equal to pi minus cot inverse x. Okay, we know sin tan cosec, sin का opposite cos, sin cos, tan cot, sec cosec. How can we know the logic? We know these are all, the first term was c, c, and the inverse of c. So that's why cos, cot, and sec. So these are written in the form of pi minus theta. Cos inverse minus x, that is equal to pi minus cos inverse x. Cot inverse minus x is equal to pi minus cot inverse x. Similarly, sec inverse minus x is equal to pi minus sec inverse x. But sin inverse minus x is equal to minus sin inverse x. Tan inverse minus x is equal to minus tan inverse x. And cosec inverse minus x is equal to minus cosec inverse x. So we remind all the things as a logic. So sin inverse minus x is equal to minus sin inverse x. Cosec inverse minus x is equal to minus cosec inverse x, and tan inverse minus x is equal to minus tan inverse x. Similarly, cos inverse minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse x. Similarly, cot inverse minus x is equal to pi minus cot inverse x, and sec inverse minus x is equal to pi minus sec inverse x. Then come to these are the formula. Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2, but the condition always must be satisfied, that is x belongs to minus 1 to 1. Okay, then we will apply this formula, that is sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Similarly, tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2, and sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x is equal to pi by 2. The condition of tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2 when x belongs to all real number. And similarly, sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x is equal to pi by 2 when x belongs to minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. Then come to properties of inverse trigonometric function, that is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x plus y upon 1 minus xy when xy less than 1. The condition must be this is, the condition should be Okay. Properties of inverse trigonometric function we have to discuss. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Let us take let us take such an example. How can we remind this? Tan inverse, we know the formula of tan x plus y. Tan x plus tan y upon 1 minus tan x into tan y. So that here the difference, always consider that tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to alpha. Then let us take tan inverse x is equal to alpha. Then x is equal to tan alpha. Similarly, tan inverse y is equal to beta, y is equal to tan beta. So alpha plus beta is equal to, here we take the, let tan inverse x is equal to alpha and tan inverse y is equal to beta. This implies tan alpha is equal to x, tan beta is equal to y. So alpha plus beta is equal to tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Then x is equal to tan alpha and y is equal to tan beta. So tan inverse tan alpha plus tan inverse tan beta, that is tan inverse. So you can write also in this form tan inverse tan alpha plus tan beta upon 1 minus tan alpha into tan beta, that is satisfied. Okay, and always remind that xy will less than or equal to 1 and xy less than 1. This is the condition of tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Okay. Similarly, tan inverse x minus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x minus y upon 1 plus xy, and here the xy greater than minus 1. Here how can we remind the trick? We know, here see the denominator, how the condition will be satisfied. 1 minus xy equal to 0. Let us equal the denominator to 0, equate the denominator with 0, then 1 is equal to xy. So the xy should be small than 1. Okay, so the condition will be xy less than 1. That's why it should be subtracted from 1. Okay, this is the logic. Similarly, tan inverse x minus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x minus y upon 1 plus xy, and the condition is xy greater than minus 1. So y minus 1. Similarly, equate the denominator, equating the denominator with 0, that is 1 plus xy is equal to 0. So xy is equal to minus 1. So 1 plus xy, so the xy should be greater than 1 minus 1. Okay, that is xy should be greater than minus 1. Why minus 1? Because if xy should be greater than minus 1, then that's why it should be added with 1. Okay, that is minus 1 to greater, that is 0, 1, 2, these are. Okay, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to also pi plus tan inverse x plus y upon 1 minus xy. Now the condition is xy greater than 1. Okay, xy greater than 1 and xy are greater than 0. Then come to properties of inverse trigonometric function. 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square, and here the x lies in between minus 1 to 1. Similarly to tan inverse x is equal to sin inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square, that is x less than or equal to minus 1 less than or equal to x, that is here the open interval of minus 1 to 1 and here the close interval of minus 1 to 1. Okay, and 2 tan inverse is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. So the 0 less than equal to x, 0 टा less than नहीं तो equal भी हेल्ला चलियो. So we know three formulas. 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse x, sorry, 2 tan inverse, we know that tan 2x is equal to 2 tan x upon 1 minus tan square x. Okay, so similarly 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. Similarly here the condition is x lies in between minus 1 to 1. Similarly 2 tan inverse x is equal to sin inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square. Okay, so if minus 1 to 1 lie kariba x, so 2 tan inverse is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square, where 0 is less than equal to x. So these are all the questions which we will discuss in the next class. Okay, please give me all please like and subscribe to my educational channel and share more and more for more videos. Okay, thank you. This is a crash course of JEE. Okay, thank you. Please like and subscribe and support our channel. That's why we make more and more videos. Okay.